So there's that. And I think we can almost move into this now. Okay, just checking. We got 15 more seconds for the observer delay. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check some Discord stuff, strategy, if there's any issues. Okay, gonna move that. Okay. Ah, I hear the sheep tingling. That means that we can hop into the game. And yeah, I'm gonna switch the players here around. So Numudan playing the Abbasid Dynasty in game 3 of this best of 3. So the deciding match in red against Scatter, playing the Knights Templar in the dark green. So one of the new colors on the new map, one of the new maps, Snake River, and I guess you can tell why it is called Snake River. So, fun fact, because it is looking a little bit like a snake. And yeah, I did play it once or twice in team games. I haven't really had any experience in 1v1s on this map. But yeah, you basically start on like this kind of land part and then your opponent on this part. So water aggression can be a thing, right? I mean, if you have the gold over here, the stone is over here, both is important for Knights Templar. With an archer ship, you can deny that really nicely. There's also a little bit of fish here somewhere. I think I did see fish there before. There you go. Like one fish? Really, is that it? Oh, there's another one. And there's one. Okay, so like 3 fish here, apparently. Somewhere in the middle. So really not a very hospitable river, unfortunately. But again, with the aggression, and on the other side it's the same. You can maybe deny the berries, a few of the outward berries. You can deny the gold for sure. And on the other side you can deny the gold, so water aggression can definitely be a thing. And then at some point the players need to move out more towards the middle of the map. There's deer, berry, and gold over here. Same here. Beer. Yeah, it's beer, the new resource, as with Germans approve. The deer, the berries, and then the gold. So that's basically a little bit how it plays out, and then you have this random berry patch over here and over here on this side. And yeah, in teams it's kind of the same, but the other players like spawn a little bit closer to the middle. So it's not that all of them spawn in like a bigger landmass over there. So slightly different in teams, but still you can do water aggression either way. for now we just have the harbor and some fishing, or one fishing boat. Military wing coming up, so it's not gonna be the eco route, but instead it's just gonna be feudal aggression. And as the Abbasid, it's really nice because you already have the siege engineering tech, so you can construct siege in or on the field, and that makes it really easy to be aggressive. You don't need to invest a whole lot into rams other than the rams themselves. So, okay, Numudan seeing a bunch of villagers moving out on the wood line, so he can guess that Scatter is probably going for a town center, or at least for some production. Did he also scout? I mean, he did scout the House of Wisdom, but I don't think he knows which wing. He's pulling the villager just to be safe. It was also only one fishing boat, so not really going to invest a whole lot into the water eco. And instead, with the Knights Hospitaller, would have a solid feudal age response with healing men-at-arms, and then of course Archer Spearmen, opening with a stable, as you do. As well as galley, the galley. Did I mention that it's just so hot? I'm profusely sweating. Ooh, yeah, the galley is of course not doing a whole lot against the ram here, so really nice move having the 4 military units in the ram. How's it gonna go? So we do have a villager, he can just repair that. And slowly but surely, I mean, the archer ship actually does a solid amount of damage because of the multi-projectile. So the damage is actually quite nice, and with the villager healing that up, it should actually be enough. Now we have a horseman even coming out. So yeah, I mean, really solid defense here with just an archer ship. That ram has to slowly move back. Okay, proxy archer range, I like that. Why waste walking time if you can just be in the opponent's face immediately? We're just getting pulled to probably repair that? No, okay. Oh, we do have, okay, military wing into a second town center. I really like that. Not something that you necessarily expect, but it's still very nice. Of course, you pay the full price for the town center, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. And then, yeah, on the deer, berries and gold. I mean, what a premium spot for a town center. So really nice position for Numudan. Can he defend that though? He does have a bunch of spearmen. He does have archer to deal with the archers from Knights Templar. Just playing a little bit ring around the rosy here around the town center. Yeah. So both players doing a very good job respectively in their defense. Not panicking, just keep up your game plan. And if possible, of course, you'd love to push in the deer a little bit, but for now that's gonna have to wait. Still have the ram technically. Now getting a mill as well to probably get the... No, we already have wheelbarrow as Abbasid, that's good. Do we have... We don't have boot camp for now. Yeah, I mean, this is actually denying the berries here, that's really nice. Also the deer. So super annoying galley. denying the gold, denying all of that food here. In 5 years it also will have wiggled down the House of Wisdom. So there is a victory tradition, you know, looming around. Check Discord, please. What's happening? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll remove you, don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that after the game, but I'm definitely gonna remove you, don't worry about that. So that tower is, yeah, it is going up. Super aggressive barracks here as well. So yeah, Scatter really wants to end this game and keep up the pressure. He is only on one town center, so he knows that he is on timer. He doesn't have the pilgrims yet, so there's no eco bonus that he gets from that. And he's with the H-up coming in from the town center, from the Templar headquarters, as well as the 1 TC. He is slightly behind the villagers. Okay, build council barracks. It's just gonna build that in the back. Oh, a stable actually in the back. And going for Ram himself. I mean, obviously the reason for the mill, just realized that, of course, is for the extra food that the berries will then get with this kind of like enclosures here. So even though the town center is super close to that, you still want to have the mill. Probably would have put it here just so that we have another resource drop off. But yeah, that's why the reason why you go for mill anyway. Okay, double rams coming in against the town center. We don't have a whole lot of melee units here, so burning down the rams could be a little bit difficult. We could always repair it, it only takes wood. We do have wood, so that should be fine. Halfway down. Are we gonna repair this? Villager getting cold now to repair it. But army looking fine for Scatter right now. He has a much bigger army. And I mean, he's probably not gonna burn down the town center right now, but he's wiggling down the army of Numudan. He's killing some villagers. And overall, this is definitely a winning move for him. That is burning, so you might actually... never mind. Ram is getting destroyed, so should still be alive. But 15 villager kills, and now villager numbers are equal. Another ram getting constructed, so we still have a bunch of archers. We did lose all of the... never mind, I'm just looking at the wrong side of the UI. We do have a bunch of horsemen still, now getting the rams. So still a slight military lead. eco-wise also slightly ahead, just because it takes a little bit of time for a town center to actually pay off. So second ramp being constructed as well. Are we going for more? Maybe we need, I don't know. So we have less units now, fewer units now, but we're going for round 2. Don't really have a whole lot of horsemen. Where are they? Where are the horsemen? But I mean, still, this is a lot of idle time. This is a lot of damage on the town center, which needs to be repaired. This is a lot of resources, and yeah, just a lot of idle time. That one more hit? Actually 2 more hits now. Yeah, they're just repairing that as much as they can. Should still be somehow surviving. Archer numbers now in favor for Abbasid for the first time. So Numudan should be able to hold this actually. Again, very costly. A lot of idle time, a lot of resources spent, 20 villager kills. But he is gonna hold that, and that is what counts at the end of the day. Alright, yeah. Yeah, solid defense. Archer numbers were in favor for Numudan, and that's why he was able to hold this. I think we have just 5 more horsemen instead. Then Scatter should have been able to actually kill the town center. Meanwhile, okay, this is 5 damage. What is this, like per 1.5 seconds? Okay. So how long is this gonna take? Oh my goodness. Okay, woodline is getting depleted here, which means that there's a bunch of smaller woodlines around here, or there's a big woodline over here on the north side. So yeah, that should... where would Numudan go next? Probably these ones here would be my guess. Okay, try to find some villager kills, should get at least 1 for all of these troubles. Okay, getting the archer ship down, the galley, that's nice. And Scatter is moving up to the castle age with the Angevin Empire. Not really a surprise. Well, maybe, I don't know. Not really a surprise, I would say. What is he going to do with that? So dogs will gain 30% health, that's important for him right now, and then of course the fortresses. And then he also gets access to the heavy spearmen. So usually that's one of the best age-up options that you can go for, because the heavy spearmen are just so strong. But at the same time, his opponent has almost no cavalry, but he also doesn't really have a way to deal with the heavy armored units. So with a mass heavy spearman play, you can definitely torch down the town center. Definitely do that. So we have a bunch of heavy spearmen in queue. We have 4 now on the field. And yeah, as long as Numudan stays in feudal age, he has no way to really effectively deal with the heavy spearmen. Getting some good archer kills here, archer damage. But yeah, now heavy spearmen are on the field, and you can see how little damage they actually take. They also don't really do a whole lot of damage against archers, but yeah, their point is to soak up the damage and to deal with the horsemen, and that is what they do. Numudan tapping out, he doesn't think he can hold this anymore. And yeah, 2TC was getting disrupted, unfortunately, and the military wing didn't do as much as he was hoping for. And then yeah, it's just rough. If you play against, like, you know, there's gonna be a stream of heavy spearmen in your face, and it's not gonna be fun. And Scatter had the stronger eco overall, had more resources that he was gathering, and yeah, it's just a matter of time basically at this point. So yeah, well played by Scatter. Of course, also Numudan, but Scatter winning this 2-1.